The Impossible Cat, aka Snow Leopard on PowerPC Mac. It's doable, and it's been doable for at least 4 years now, thanks to the beta builds of Snow Leopard. And Sean actually did a great video right up here testing the beta version of it. But yeah, we can run 10.6.8 on it now. It's a little buggy and glitchy, but it works. And in today's video, we will be doing exactly that. So let's check it out. Anyway, I'm Greg Hrutkay, Hrutkay Mods, and welcome to Season 5, Episode 8 of my PowerPC series. And in honor of the PowerPC Challenge of 2025, I decided it's time to run the Impossible Cat on a PowerPC Mac and try to get 10.6.8 to work. And today we have my G5 Quad, which is probably the best candidate. It's got a video card that should be compatible with Snow Leopard in it, and I also put that KingFast SSD in it that was from the Christmas special into this to see if it helps it boot up faster. It's got maxed out RAM. It's got everything that should help us, including Wi-Fi. It's got a wireless in Wi-Fi from a Mac Pro 3.1. So in theory, everything should just work. We'll see. I've never tried this. In fact, we've got the LEM Mac article on it up right now that Mark wrote. You know, Mark from Super Ice Cream Sandwich. Check him out up here. Anyway, he did a great article talking about how they got Snow Leopard with 10.6.8 to work. And I'll have the link to that article in the description below. But it's been an incredible journey to get Snow Leopard to work on these systems, and that's what I was waiting on, because I didn't want to run the beta version, because the beta version is actually older than the 10.5.8 Leopard, and even Sorbet Leopard, of course. So security updates and stuff, it had the same security of like 10.5.6 or whatever, whenever the beta started getting developed. So it was really out of date. It wasn't stable. It didn't support a whole lot. So being able to run 10.6.8 is actually what I wanted. And of course, it's not ready to actually be full mainstream. And of course, you can't run Intel native apps on here. You can still only run PowerPC based apps, but people are starting to write apps for Snow Leopard now for PowerPC. You can port things over using Xcode and stuff, and it's going to make this a very viable operating system in the future, especially if someone manages to make it stable and make it work on all G4s and G5s. Right now, it only works on a handful and not very well. And this supposedly is going to be one of them. And our best bet, because this is the most powerful PowerPC ever made. So let's hope that works. So let's get to it. All right, so here we are on low-end Mac, and before we go over this article here, since it is the PowerPC challenge time, let's talk briefly about Aquafox. Aquafox is now out. It is another modern-day browser, and this just got freshly updated in the last week. We're running 2.1, which has the ESR 128 security updates on it. This is the most secure and most modern browser you can get, which is pretty darn neat. So, yeah, we'll probably end up doing another video very soon on Aquafox, but right now let's talk about this article. This article is from, of course, Mark right here, and it talks about how PowerPC got Snow Leopard, and it's a very good article. You guys need to check it out in the description below. But I bring up this article to show you these image files right here. And for some reason they're crossed out. I'm not really sure why, because all these links still work, and I'll have to tell Mark to fix that. But these links still work. So if we go over, for instance, to Macintosh Garden, it will just pull it up here. And there's multiple different versions on here. I haven't done much research on this. We're going to be learning as we go here. But it's apparently a little glitchy, especially with GPUs. We have an ATI X1900 in here, which means we shouldn't have any problems. But the normal version right here is for just ATI cards. And then this one right here, I'm really not sure what this link is for. And then this one right here, this is just for NVIDIA cards that happen to be running on PCIe, and it won't work with AGP cards. So if you have an NVIDIA card right now, you can't run the PowerPC build, apparently. But we will be downloading this one right here, which is the full-fledged one that doesn't have the NVIDIA hack crap in it and stuff. So it is currently downloading. I'm actually refilming this because the autofocus went crazy the last time I filmed it. But we are downloading right now, and we will come back once it's downloaded. All right, we got it downloaded here. I usually like to open the file first to let it scan. We'll let it scan real quick here. And while it's scanning, we can go and open up disk utility here. It is mounted here. I real quick want to see what applications we have here. A lot of these, of course, won't run. I don't see a copy of a browser. I thought there was supposed to be one. We're going to quickly put one on here so we have it. So it's a write only, I guess. It's got no user info. All right, well, we're just going to copy it over and see what happens. So I already have my KingFast SSD formatted here. So if I click on this and hit restore, this is the source. This is the source. You've got to be kidding me. Where did downloads go? It's going swimmingly well already. Open. We need to change the destination to the KingFast drive. The KingFast drive, there we go. We'll erase the destination and hit restore. You gotta be kidding me. I love restoring disk images. Let's try it again. And it's copying over. We'll let it copy over. It says it's going to take 1 minute. I actually don't doubt that considering it's writing to an SSD, so we'll see what happens in a second. All right, we got the file written over here. Let's open up here. We got Snow Leopard. I want to try doing Aquafox one more time here. Copy. There's no applications. There it is. All right, we got Aquafox copied over here. Now to start this up, I want to see what happens in system preferences. It's actually not going to work probably, but it does see it as you're supposed to only be able to boot it off of the option menu on a G5. So as much as I want to do that, well, the worst thing it's going to do is just not boot. So let's just restart and see what happens. Now, it takes a while for this card to post, so we're going to be staring at a blank screen for a while. It's booting into something. We shall see what that something is. I don't hear hard drive seeking, so it must be booting off the Snow Leopard. Maybe. That was painless. It's yeah, that's a good sign. It's got the acceleration going. That's good. It sees all the networks. That's neat too. Let me type in my security here. 1 second. Command Q. Skip. Continue. Continue. That's the right time. Done. This is the strangest thing. This is the strangest experience. I can't describe the feeling. First off, the screen resolution's wrong. And they said there were some things wrong with the screen resolution selection. But it works. Cool. About this Mac. 10.6.8. This is really weird. And everything just seems to work. There's my Mac Pro card. Graphics has the drivers going on it. Which, yeah, this is an aftermarket card. This is the X1900. Which you could only get from ATI, and it's reported as an XT. It's not an XT, it's actually a GT, but it uses the same drivers, so that's cool. It's still seeing, it looks like everything. Sound works. Bluetooth does not. I took the Bluetooth adapter out of it. You know what? Let me grab a Bluetooth adapter real quick. I'll be right back. All right, Command R. Bluetooth. It is trying. Bluetooth is connected. There, hey, Bluetooth. And this is my CSR Universal Bluetooth 4.0 dongle that I use on all PowerPCs. And it works. So we've got Bluetooth. It's really weird. This actually just works. Now, of course, this won't work like other systems will. It's seeing literally everything. Wow. It's got every single thing on here. Of course, there's a lot of Intel related parts on here, but it is seeing everything. Well, as we can see here, we have the App Store, and it of course doesn't work because it's an Intel only. It won't even try to open it. What is on here that actually works? Let's first open Aquafox. We'll go Google does not work. Am I getting network? I am probably not getting network. There were some network problems that I read up about. So let me see if I can fix the network. I'll be right back. I am glad I read that because, yeah, the network does not work, but if I self-assign an IP, it might. So I'll be right back. All right, let's see if these settings here work. It is seeing all the network. It's even seeing the other airport card, which is the Wireless G Airport Extreme card. That's really crazy. That works too. But this is connected now. We do have network. So, apply. Let's see what happens now. Are we still connected? I don't know if we are or not. Did it reset everything? No, it says we're connected. So I'm not sure if this works or not. It's not working either. And I am seeing some glitches here. Like we've got double X buttons here, layered on top of each other. There are some glitches here and there. Let's see what iTunes does. Which version of iTunes is this? iTunes 10. This is the one that came with Leopard, I think. So that's been ported from Leopard. We'll come back to the internet thing. Let's see what else we've got on here that works. See if front row opens. It appears to work. Photo booth I can't test because I don't have a camera plugged in. I wonder if it will at least open it. It does open it. Okay. Let's close out Aquafox real quick. And it's just weird that you can see a PowerMac G5 Quad on 10.6.8. This is just a strange experience. And yet it's so neat because this is fully updated. What else do we have on here that works? It's got a copy of Boot Camp Assistant on it. Of course, that won't open. Not supported, of course. This is, I think, Leopard's. What is iTunes complaining about? Could not connect to iTunes Store. Okay, well, that's kind of a given. What else is on here we could play with? Network utility is running. That's the wireless adapter for that. There's the Airport Extreme that was built into the system. Just the fact that works is crazy. I wonder if this sees anything on the network itself. Network. Go to network. Where there is network. The fact that it's not seeing the system that's right next to it right now means that the network still doesn't work. I think there's a way to get it to work. But I'm not really sure how. So we'll just play around with this a little bit longer. Activity monitor is working. It is so weird. This is just, I can't describe how strange it is to run this. Which version of Safari is this? 10.5.10 is Snow Leopard Safari, I think. 5.1.10, I can't, I'm a little. Dashboard's working. DVD player seems to work. It is the Leopard version. How they got this to work was they ported a bunch of Leopard over to it. There it goes. Now it says it's not supported on the architecture. That's cool. Chess. Works. It actually works really...
Pawn E7 to E5.
Cool. So chess works. I don't know what else to really play with. Time machine supposedly works. Calculator. It works. It's neat. I don't know which version that one is. You know, there's one way to find out. Man, I've got a lot of junk on Leopard. You know what? I wonder if CS2 will open. It's taking its sweet time, then again it's loading off a hard drive. I don't know if it's working or not. It's still trying to load it. While it's doing that, what version of calculator is Leopard version? Okay, it crashed CS2. That's because it's not installed on this. It would open if it was installed on Snow Leopard. So that's okay. That's fine. See calculator. Cannot open up the Leopard calculator, so we can't tell if it's the right one or not. But yeah, it seems to be working. Bench seems to be working. It identifies it properly. It runs it. That's cool. We'll close that out. So this has a lot of potential, guys. This is going to work very well, I think. They're still developing it. You couldn't use this as your main OS just because it's so unstable. But the fact that it is running this is... I don't even know how to describe the feeling of running Snow Leopard. A fully updated copy of Snow Leopard, by the way. And it's just doing it. I don't know what else to say. It's just really weird. So I'm going to try getting the network to work one last time. If that doesn't work, we'll just wrap up the video. But let's see what happens. Well, I think I'm going to have to call it. I haven't plugged in the Ethernet. There's just no network. It sees the network. It identifies the network. It's got the actual network information on it. It says it's connected. Everything works. It doesn't work. I actually have one more idea. Maybe it will ping. Yeah, it doesn't ping either. It was worth a try. It's just really neat we got Snow Leopard to work. So, anyway, let's wrap up the video. So yeah, the Impossible Cat, as we can see, it actually works almost flawlessly on a G5 quad with an ATI card, of course. If you're running an NVIDIA card, it won't work. And, of course, can't get it to connect to the internet. Don't know why, it just won't ping. And it's apparently a common problem with the networking on this thing. It also says that it will drop Bluetooth connections. The thing is, I don't know if it means the built-in Bluetooth on this or all Bluetooth in general, because I don't have built-in Bluetooth. Mine's a Bluetooth dongle. So it might work and it might not. I don't have anything connect to it just yet to try it. I mean, we could connect the keyboard and stuff to it, but I don't quite know where I have a Bluetooth keyboard right offhand. But other than the network connectivity issues, seems to be working fine. I don't really see anything. Everything works on it. It's weird. And it didn't take a bunch of troubleshooting or anything. It just works. Of course, there's no networking on it right now, which is a bit of a pain. And kind of defeats some of the purpose of running this, but just the fact that it can run it and it runs it flawlessly other than networking is something to behold. It's just shocking how well it is. But anyway, yeah, that's, I guess, the end of today's video. If you guys want to learn more about the PowerPC Challenge for January 2025, I'll have some links down in the description below if I can find any, because we kind of forgot about it. I think we do have a chat talking about it, so I'll see if I can find it. If anything, I'll link you to last year's, and you can join me in doing this. Got a few other people I've seen posting about it on YouTube, so awesome. And we're running the Impossible Cat 10.6.8. It's mostly functional on this. I kind of want to try it on something else. And I do have it on an SSD here. And I've actually got to convert this back to the dual RAID 0 here. This is actually running a different drive from a different system in it right now because, yeah, we're getting off topic. But, yeah, I got to get this back together. We'll take this SSD and put it in something else and see what happens. So, cool. Hopefully it will work in something else, too. But anyway, that's the end of today's video. Don't forget I have a Patreon, blah, blah, blah. Memberships, all that other stuff. If you like to support me, please subscribe, please like the video, etc., etc. And this has been a Hrutkay Mods video. Doesn't sound good. I almost think one of the pumps are going out in this G4 or G5 quad. It's got a bit of a weird grinding rattle noise to it. And I noticed that one of the sets of cores are running a lot hotter, over 10 degrees hotter. Might be time to finally convert this to air or fix it. I mean, 20 years is... It's impressive that it survived for almost 20 years. But I think one of the pumps are going out. Anyway, yeah, that's just some bonus material. Let's get back to actually recording here. Boy, it doesn't sound good. Alright, so I want to film this because this hasn't been turned on in, I don't know, 4 years. And I haven't checked the cooling system. So if it makes a big crazy kin explosion, I want to actually know what happens. Here's the cable. Let's plug it in. No explosions. So I would say it still works. I hope it still works.